Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Willow Moon Mystical. I'm Willow, and we just done a video on how to create this lovely little anklet. It is a working spell, and the one I created was for calming release. And so I am currently wearing mine, and this is the one that I made for a friend. But there was a good question that was presented to me. What if you are not able to crochet? You're just not able to crochet. Can you braid it? And I thought, well, I'm sure you can. So here's what I done. I cut my thread, and since the bracelet should be about 10 to 11 inches, it can be anywhere from 9 to 11 inches, depending on how the diameter of your, or the circumference of your ankle. For me, mine is, I like a 10-inch bracelet, so, or 11-inch bracelet anklet. So therefore I took and I measured out 21 inches. And then I put more than 22 beads on here because I am braiding it and I'm not sure about the spacing, if I need that many or not. So I put them on the middle thread, which I did then use the braid. I then used a bead stopper so they won't fall off. Up here at the other end, I tied all three together, so the tying tail will have 3 strands. I may have made this a little bit short, but this is for demonstration, so remember to leave yours at least 4 to 6 inches. You may hear other people in the background. I am outside on my lanai, and they're actually a block behind me, but that's what happens. So if you do, please just ignore them. So let's move over on with this. To secure this, I am going to use a clipboard. I put a white piece of paper behind it because it is a clear clipboard, and I wanted you to be able to see the work that I'm doing. So let me get this situated. Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to separate this, is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to bring it up underneath here, and I'm just going to tie it in a bow to anchor it, if I can get it up there. So I'm bringing it up, and I'm going to anchor it. I'm going to tie it in a bow because I want to be able to take it back off. So yeah, I did cut that a little bit short for it to be tied in a bow, so this might be one that will have to be tied on, left on. If you make yours this short, don't do it. Don't make it this short. So I'm trying to get this bow tied. And like I said, you'll hear voices behind me. I guess some people are outside having a good time. I'm not sure, but yeah. So if you hear them, please ignore them. And I hope we don't hear any words we don't want to hear. Okay, so now I got that tied. That allows me to pull this tight and not have to worry about it coming off. So I'm going to try to get this in. So I'm going to separate these. This is where we're going to have to be careful because braided thread can get tangled up. So I want the beads in the middle. I'll move some of them up like such, and they'll have to be moved around. So I'm going to take this one over to get this started. Remember to hold it and enchant it in your hand. So we have it here now. Let's hold this. We'll just bring up the threads and everything and hold them in our hand. And we're going to enchant this. And it is with this bead and thread in hand and purpose clear, I call the path I'm drawing near. Now focus on what you're creating this for. For me, it was a calming release. Releasing pinned up emotions in a calm, creative way instead of letting them come out in an unexpected, unwanted way. So, okay. So now we're going to braid, and as we braid, we're going to chant the spell. But since this is braided, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. So we may repeat the spell once, we may repeat it twice. It doesn't matter. Let's just begin. So I'm moving the first bead up, and I'm going to say, stitch by stitch, the way is spun. So move that bead up because we want it up there. So stitch by stitch, this way. Having a hard time with this. It's spun. Then the next one is a quiet spell, a work begun. A quiet spell. So you see why I put on more beads. So this one may have more beads. A work begun. Those look like they're right next to each other, but they're not meant to be. So I'm wondering, let's smooth this back down. And then we're going to do, with every bead that finds its place. So with every bead that finds its place. Now I'm going to move a bead up, because that gave it a little bit of distance. I weave intention into that space. I weave intention, that bead up there, into, see that the bead is not wanting to go up that space. Got to keep the threads untangled. All right. What I seek, I now invite. This one crossed over. What I seek, I now invite. Now let's move a bead up. Okay, so now it's this one ready to go over. What I call, I bring to light. What I call, I bring to light. Okay, pull your threads out. Alrighty, I think we're moving along. Next one. Let blessings smooth and pathways part. Okay, I need to bring that bead up. Okay. So which one? Let's see which way this goes. This goes over. Let blessings move and whoa, pathways part. Okay, we got that. Let what I need draw to my heart. Smooth this up. Let what I need draw to my heart. Okay. Now we're going to move another bead up. Just one. This is over here. And then it is May doors swing wide that once were closed. May, let me get that, doors swing wide that once were closed. My hidden root becomes exposed. Uh-oh, pull that back down. My hidden root becomes exposed. Okay. Now we need to move a bead up. We're doing it. And then this one is, let me get that. Let steady steps and open hands. Let steady steps and open hands align me with my chosen plan. Okay, let's move that bead up there. Smooth that bead up. Perfect. Now, what did I do here? Did I goof that up? See if I can work that down. No, it's good. So I'm going to hold this and move that bead up. And then it's the thread and rhythm, bead and flow. Move that up there. Thread and rhythm, bead and flow. Carry what I wish to grow. Carry what I wish to grow. Okay, we're doing the best we can on this. You know, we're just doing the best we can. We've never done it braided before. Okay. And then it's, I'll take that bead down a little bit. Let this weaving softly guide. Let this, okay, now bring that bead up. Weaving. Softly guide. My gifts to walk by my side. My gifts to walk by my side. Okay. Now untangle this again. We want to move another bead up. I think we'll only have to repeat this once. I think we only have to do this once, and then we can just finish braiding out if we need to. No force, no push, no frantic chase. Okay. No force, no push. No frantic chase. Okay. Okay. Just quiet. Let's bring up a bead. It's just quiet, trust, and steady pace. So just quiet, trust, and hold on, let me get that untangled there. Steady pace. Okay, now let's bring the next bead up. Okay, now you hear an airplane. That's fine. As these anklet forms with care. So as this anklet forms with, that looks awful, no, it's fine, care. Let's bring a bead up. Care. See, it's getting too long for me now. Care. Let answer hopes move through the air. Okay. Okay, that goes over here. Let answered hopes move through the air. Okay. This is not long enough. So you're going to have to pace it out. So that's the reason why I have extra beads. And maybe we'll repeat it twice before putting on the ending. So we're going to go back up and say it again as we finish weaving this out. Like I said, we're figuring this out as we go. I wonder if there is a way of, let me see, if I pull this up. That's good. That's good. If you can see that, let me get that and see if I can take that up more. Take it up more. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to braid this down a little bit because we still have so much to go in this. And I will have to check it periodically to see where it is. Okay. So we need to move another bead up. And I am going to run back through this quickly. So I'm going to do the whole line for the bead. So okay, with bead and thread in hand and purpose clear, I call the path I'm drawing near. Okay. Calling near. Stitch by stitch, the way is spun. A quiet spell has begun. With every bead that finds its place, I weave intention into that space. Or you could say I braid intention. I braid intention into that space if you're braiding. You could have said crocheting if you was crocheting. But I braid intention into that space. Yeah, there we go. And then, how long is this? Let's see. I'm going to match it next to this one. Okay, so we have a little bit more to go. Alrighty. So let's bring another, see if I can take this back up there and have it to hold. Okay. Okay. What I seek, I now invite. So bring up a bead. Boy, you're working for this one, aren't you? What I call I bring to light. Bring up that next bead. What I call I bring to light. Let blessings smooth and pathways part. Let what I need draw to my heart. May doors swing wide that once were closed. May hidden roots become exposed. Let steady steps and open hands. I'm going to take some of these beads off because we're almost at the end to tie it. I don't think we're going to need but just a couple more. Actually, I think to there. So I need to take these beads off, and I need to put them in something. Okay, I got a spinner here. We'll use it. So I'm going to release this. Okay. That just happens to have been out here from a video from my other channel. So I looked out on that. Okay. We're going to move that bead up. Uh-oh. Hold them if I can. Thread and ribbon, bead and flow, carry what I wish to go. We're going to move that up. I need to put this here. I need to anchor this here. And braid that out a little bit. Okay. There. Let this weaving softly guide my gifts to walk by my side. I do not want to lose those beads I have on there yet. Okay. Okay. No force, no push, no frantic chase. And if this doesn't turn out to be long enough to be an anklet, make it a bracelet. That works just as good. Okay. So what's going on here? Let me see what's going on here. This goes up here, this goes over. Got it. Then I'm bringing that one in. Okay. Just quiet, trust, and steady pace. as this anklet forms with care. Let answered hopes move through the air. By craft and calm and will aligned. I shape the fate to meet my mind. The weaving's done, the spell I cast. Now what I call shall come to pass. Okay, that's good. I think I'm going to put the final knot in right here. With this knot I bind and claim what is mine I now name. Calming release. Pull them out. Find out which one you got to pull. Pull them all out. There we go. And there it is. Now let's untie this. Move this. See what we have. Let me set this over here for a second so we can see that a little bit better. Okay, so there it is. It is big enough to tie on as for an anklet. I'm going to match it with mine, or the crocheted one. From here to here. Yep, it's the same, so it will work. Now we need to put on the little charm. So if you can't crochet it, you can braid it. And I think it's worth the making, to be honest. And I will also put the spell again down on the bottom of this video. It's in the last video, but I'm going to put it down in this one too. Okay. Right there. And close this. You want to make sure there is no gaps of any kind. Just like that. Move mine out of the way. And here you go. And then you can just tie it. You can tie it to stay on for however long you need it, or you can tie it in a bow so you can release it. Let's even these ends up over here, shall we? So here and here. There we go. And there it is. How adorable is that? It's not crochet, it's bladed, it's braided, it serves the same purpose. It's just as beautiful as the other. So with that being said, my friends, thank you for joining me today. I hope you either crochet or braid a releasing bracelet of your own. Remember, you can make them for any intention. You can use any thread, any yarn, any beads, anything you want. Make it your own. Use what you have or color coordinate it. It's up to you. Use a charm or don't use a charm. Take it and make it your own. But if you will, please like my video. See, it's like, subscribe, comment, share, and notify. Like my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave a comment most of all. Share the video and click the notification bell so you'll be told of upcoming. I took a little break on this video because life calls and things get busy, but I really have missed it and I'm trying to get it going again, and I know I can with your help. So if you will, please help me to just move it on along so someone else who would enjoy doing this might be able to find it. With that being said, hold on, because tomorrow is a brand new day and we all get to begin again. And with much love and gratitude, stay forever magical, my friends, and blessed be.